For me, my first introduction into mediation was through the LRA, and I was really impressed how resolving that dispute, disagreement was so non-adversarial. And I just felt, for me, it kind of introduced me to a new way of thinking. As Jim says, the traditional grievances and disciplinaries and the effects of those on individuals. So I read about Mediation Northern Ireland and the training that they provided in the theory and practice. And for me, when I actually went through that training, you had the theory, but it was the practical element of it that really was insightful for me. So you had the role play, you played the mediator, you played the party. You could really get into that role if you wanted to. But it actually really helped me to understand the actual theory behind mediation. And that's just has kept me going. It's helped me then into where I want to be today.
Reflecting back on the training that I did with Mediation NI last year, it's an 8-day course. And what was one of the most insightful things for me was an exercise we did on day one around conflict. And this is the one where we all have to position ourselves around a chair in relation to how we have dealt or how we've responded to conflict in our lives at various points along our lives or throughout our lives. And it was really very insightful for me in terms of thinking about how I would have dealt with conflict, how I deal with conflict now. And it sounds like such a simple exercise, but it was something that was really very insightful. And it was interesting that on day one of the mediation theory and practice training that we're delivering now, that I'm helping deliver to trainees now, some of the trainees said the same thing, that exercise really was very insightful and very thought-provoking for them, and it was useful to think about how I would have dealt with conflict up to that point.